Welcome to the Take It Home podcast. The podcast so bad we really should just take it home. I am one of your hosts, Doc Simmons. You can find me on all social media at DocSimmons17. Tonight we got the most dangerous trio in the world back in business. I'll give the hot tag to my partner. Go ahead and introduce yourself.
Tag. Yeah, Zach Hendricks, man. I missed the tag. Tag. Zach Hendricks, find me on all social media. Hashtag Country Air. Z Hendricks brand, Country Air official Country Air brand. I am butchering this, so I'm just gonna pass it along to senior official before we take it home early.
Just pen me.
Referee Perch. You can find me at Perch XLV. # for the ref brand and Waffles. Take It Home podcast.
Waffles. How was the food hunt this weekend, fellas?
Really good. Really good. Lots of good pizza. In-N-Out Burger on the West Coast was phenomenal.
Ooh, jealous.
And a place called Rodizio in Mesa, Arizona, which was like a Brazilian steakhouse. Where they bring out probably 10 different types of meats.
Yeah.
It's almost like one after another.
Brazilian steakhouses are the shit. I've been meaning to get Zach to one.
It was out of this world.
I won't eat like I used to.
Like for a night at a Brazilian steakhouse, you got to indulge.
I don't know, man. It's been a long time since I've cheated.
No, it's all protein. It's all protein.
I've never heard of such a thing, and I didn't know what we were in for. And it was like getting a fast pass at the best amusement park in the world.
Yeah.
There's more rides front of the line every time, as many times as you like. I've never had quite the experience. Manders and Zilla were there, big wrestlers, and I probably ate more steak and food than everybody.
Yeah, it's definitely one of those. If you can, if you don't know what you're getting into, it can be dangerous.
Yeah, getting up was something I did not think about afterwards. The whole standing up after eating that much, wow.
Yeah,
wow. Makes you think about everything.
How long was it till you flipped it to red to tell them to stop?
Oh, way too long.
It always
kept it going.
Yeah, your first time you don't want to tell them to stop coming.
No, and kept it going. And definitely
you think you're a bitch if you tell them to stop coming.
We got the peppercorn a few more extra times and waited for it one more time, and it wasn't coming back around. That's what eventually did the KO. It was a TKO.
Try to get that one. Oh man, you gotta you gotta speak up. You ask them. They'll bring you what you want.
Learning lessons.
Yeah. You gotta ask. There you go.
I was legitimately steak drunk after that.
Yeah.
To the point where I was smuggling rolls out of my pocket.
Meat sweats are real after a Brazilian steakhouse.
Yeah, it was for real.
It's a workout.
Worth it.
Zach, what about you?
Yes, Saturday we celebrated Father's Day at Kurt's house. Dysfunction's house. We had some Maria's pizza, which was really good. I believe it was Maria's pizza, but thick slices of pizza. And then Val, myself, and Big F and Luke went out to Polish Fest. Man, it was good. We got a bunch of beer. We drank tzatziki, I think. What was it called? What? Taiski. It's a Polish beer.
Mm-hmm.
Me and Val were sharing a bunch of those. Got a nice stout. It was fun. It was a good time. We a lot of tropical smoothie, of course. Kiwi Clencher, Mango Madness, Sunrise, Sunset are all in my futures. But breakfast wise, nothing. But I am predicting next show there might be some mimosas and something in the future.
Okay. Didn't have much. We went to Sonny's again this weekend. Oregon's been doing us dirty with getting our meals right, but eventually we got it, and it was hitting. We did get some free pie out of it, or free piece of cake. So
Ooh, free cake.
yeah, free cake. So wasn't too bad, but had me a waffle. It's very delicious as always. Just wish you would have been hitting right the first time. But yeah, very good, very good. But know who always hits right? Perch with that banger of the week. What you got, brother?
Banger of the week. Happen to have a long drive through the desert, uh, and lots of time to listen to some songs. This song came on, and holy smokes, it brought the years right back. And what a banger this one was. Banger survived. This song will survive from the moment it was born, and it felt good to hear it over the weekend. Mr. Carter from
Yeah.
Wheezy.
Yes, 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 yes.
The definition of a banger.
I have been listening to a lot of old Wheezy lately.
Yeah, Carter 3 was the end of it for me, and that song was the absolute pinnacle, the peak. And I think after that, a different chapter. So leading up to that, Mr. Carter was just as good as a song gets. It had Carter 2 vibes to it, and yeah, just the music alone, the drums, the instrumental stands on its own as a damn good song. And then to have Wheezy and Jay-Z on top of it, that's a recipe for success and a damn good song, especially when you're driving through the desert on a sunny day, 110 degrees. The block was hot, and so was
I see what you
young
did there.
Foya.
I get jokes.
and yeah, Mo Foya, Wheezy, Mr. Carter, damn good song, banger of the week.
Yeah, I know you dropped out at the Carter 3. I too dropped out after the Carter 3, but I came back at the Carter 5, which I do recommend.
Good call.
All right, fellas, why don't we talk about what we watched? Zach, what have you been watching?
Bro, WWE has not been missing.
Yeah.
And I watched Clash of the Castle. I'm pretty sure a lot of us did, so we could talk about that all together. But I watched NXT, bro, and Javon Evans is so good.
Yes, he is.
Like, for as young as he is, I watched that main, bro. The way he just like he took the Ego's edge and the way he sold so Ego can pin him on the right side and face the hard cam, like the way he bumped, flipped, turned in the air, just a placement, phenomenal. And then at the end, he gave the double cutter to Ego and Spears. And if you pay attention, he grabs the title and puts it in between all four of them. And it's just that, like, you watch it and you're like, he gets it. The belt was under Ego and he rolled over and moved the belt so they can get that wide angle shot of all four of them with the belt in the middle. And it's just those small little things that you're like, man, you appreciate. Yeah. And you know what else you appreciate? When you say his name.
I
Do you believe in Joe Hendry? Try doing that with holding my phone. Man, NXT with TNA. I am looking forward to the NXT TNA Collide show because that's what we all know is building up. It is awesome wrestling. Like, I believe that's what's coming. I believe it's going to be NXT versus TNA when Worlds Collide or something like that. Okay. But it's going to be awesome. Kazarian was there and Kazarian got to shine. Even the way Kazarian got eliminated just was a cool way. He made Javon look great. It's just awesome. Joe Hendry, yeah, he got eliminated first, but you can see that all of them went after him, and there's more to come. Yeah. It was awesome. What about Raw? Like, Raw. I am so glad on Sunday I got bored and I looked up, I think it's Dreadman on YouTube, where they play all the QR code videos.
Okay.
So Sunday I was bored, and I was like, I'm just going to watch every video. And I'm so glad I did.
Yeah. It's the weirdest thing with, like, me spoiling myself on things, because, like, I remember knowing that they were supposed to come last night.
Oh, I knew. I heard they were coming,
but I completely forgot about it and was so surprised, like, surprised.
Same, 100%. I I heard they were coming on Raw, like to Raw on Monday, so that's why I watched the QR codes. And then I didn't watch Raw, and then I turned on the last 5 minutes of Raw, and I seen Jay in the crowd just going yeet. I'm like, damn, he won that match and got to the crowd pretty fucking quick. I was like, God damn, boy's a sprinter.
No, yeah, and it's one of those things where if you've been paying attention to just how they run shows, they've been pushing it close to that cutoff time. So to have that much,
Yeah, I have Raw right on right now, and like it was definitely if you watched the beginning of Raw, you knew they were coming. The way they do the then, now, forever together,
mm-hmm.
it was all over. But I didn't really watch that part, so it was a nice, pleasant surprise. And I don't know about you, but I had that Insidious feel. Like it was creepy. Every character hit right. I was super glad to see Eric Rowan with the bludgeon hammer. Just little homage to Luke. It was Man, it was just good. Like WWE's just hitting on all cylinders. Um, I watched and like I said, I watched NXT. The Battle Royal was awesome. What else did I watch? Oh, did you watch NXT? Anyone else watch NXT?
Yes, I watched NXT.
Did you see the fight happening in the crowd during Obo and Wesley's promo?
No, I didn't.
Yeah, watch it back. It's like when they get in the ring, you'll see all the crowd looking over, but you'll see security taking down a guy. But the guy, I think it looks like it's that Bull Buchanan's son, the guy who was tagging with Josh Briggs.
Oh, okay.
So it looked like his face looks like him, but they didn't really pay no attention. Like they ignored all of it. But then
Mm-hmm.
the segment after they had homie from New Japan Strong that they knew in Reno, Eddie,
Okay. Yeah.
they had him walking out to the car cutting a promo. But in the back left corner, you see a police car and you see a guy in the same shirt came walked out. So like makes you wonder if it's a work, if something happened, because it looked like a Bull Buchanan's son, but it was those small little things that like WWE's so good at doing stuff that you're not sure if it's meant to be.
Yeah. Yeah. They're making you
So
pay attention a lot more.
yeah, so like go back on Hulu if you have Hulu and watch it, bro. But like Wesley's promo, just pay attention when they show Oba, pay attention to that left corner. You'll see like security taking the guy down.
Okay. Oh, yeah.
That
Perch.
was the only other thing.
What have you been watching, brother?
Yeah, that Battle Royal on NXT was pretty damn cool. Seeing Frankie Kazarian in there was awesome in an NXT ring. I would love to see him in NXT. Just working with anybody, bunch of talent. Seeing a veteran like him, that presence isn't lost in that ring, and awesome to see that crossover. Didn't see that coming on a random Tuesday night. Loved it. Loved it. Um, yeah, and good weekend of wrestling. Got to watch a lot of it live. And Mance Warner is a GCW champion. Got to see him wrestle a few matches and some promos. Very intense wrestler. So being able to take it all in, whether it's reffing his match or being a part of it, it's an atmosphere that you have to see live and experience. And be careful if you do.
Yeah, wild man right now.
Yeah, very. Got to see man like Darius finish his story against Viva
Yeah.
Van in Los Angeles.
Yeah.
That was
We
wild.
all
Up on
won
the
that.
stage.
We all won in that match. We all
We're all
won.
watching that. Incredible storytelling. Yeah, Darius is as good as a pro wrestler gets. Viva Van, phenomenal. They told a great story together, and yeah, to see Darius, who's got as much athletic and pro wrestling ability, really shine with his character ability and
Yeah.
storytelling ability. He is a star, and having a platform like GCW to push you in all different directions. Yeah, man like Darius is phenomenal, and it all came full circle 2 days later in Arizona as he found Jack Cartwheel in the corner and he got completely possessed and he tried to fight it, but it fought him. And wouldn't you know, he returned a move to Jack Cartwheel in Arizona. So maybe it's a possession of the stink face or the story continuing. I don't know, but it was wild. Storytelling long term was incredible.
Yeah, everybody loves a love story.
Yeah. Mance Warner against Jordan Oliver was awesome in Denver. That was a struggle, a fight. Yeah, Jordan Oliver was bloodied up, and Mance was really just inflicting his will. Incredible strength and will to survive. Good storytelling. GCW putting together some compelling stories, some feuds, some differences. Yeah, it's not good as a fan, as a student, and a wrestler. It's incredible right now. 2024 pro wrestling in a good way.
Yeah, all wrestling is pretty darn good right now. Watching Dynamite today. They started the first round of the Owen Hart tournament. Stat and Nyla was good. I love Stokely. Stokely is one of the best managers out and needs his flowers. Hilarious. Nyla Rose is great on commentary. I love that we're pushing Gates of Agony or Cage of Agony with Cage as the front man right now. We stand Cage in this household.
Cage.
Yep. Swerve and Osprey building very nicely.
Personal, baby.
What's up?
I liked when Swerve said, "I want to make this personal."
Yeah, we like aggressive Swerve. Yeah, when he gets it in that mode, that's when Swerve's at his best. So yes, please make it personal, Swerve. That's what we need. Freaking we didn't get to talk about it, but the first round started, but Shingo is in the Owen Hart tournament. So Shingo Takagi coming across the pond. First round match with Bryan Danielson. Looking forward to that. That's going to be awesome. Roosh and MJF to kick off the night was great. Watching, Raw has been amazing. Clash at the Castle, very good show. Really enjoyed it. Alba Fire is the Dawn. Happy that they're tag champs. It's might seem quick, but hey, I'm cool with it. That doesn't mean that we're not going to get more Jade and Bianca. The money's in the chase for the baby faces, so now they got somebody to chase after. Bailey and Piper. I love Piper Niven. So I was happy that she got the call on the home soil. Tore it up. Two badass ladies. Fucking Punk. Screwing Drew again. I was very happy that they did the backstage segment to show how Punk got it, because that was my immediate reaction. It was like, this man fly all the way over here with a ref shirt. So I was happy we got that explanation, but I really enjoyed the show. What about you, Zach?
I missed the Punk thing grabbing the shirt, but I was convinced that the White Six might show up at Clash of the Castle, but the Punk slide in, I like that they like you if you knew, you knew, but just from the back angle, just the 1, 2, and then the nope. But yeah, the match, I was scared for Priest for a second when he went for the
those ropes.
Yeah, and then even unfortunately for Cargill, the springboard.
Yeah.
But I was worried about Priest when he went over the kickback, how his kickback came down. At first, I thought he snapped his leg.
No, yeah, that
Just
was
the crease on the. But I like the way, I don't know if it was legit hurting or if he just knew hey, let's roll with it. But either way, I believed he was hurt.
They seem to react pretty fast. You can see Drew kind of like shout out the ref real quick to back off. So it seems like they knew immediately that it was okay, but yeah, it did look super nasty.
Yeah. What else? Sami Zayn and Chad Gable was good.
Yeah.
The way they like took out Maxine was just crazy.
And then we got him this week. Otis finally putting hands on Chad. Only for Chad to get shot in the head in the night, but you know, whatever.
Man, murdered.
Yeah.
You don't sign our contract, we're killing you.
Yeah, apparently. Like,
I'll play.
but no, it was very good. Enjoyed it a lot. And before I forget, most importantly, the last thing I watched this week, Godzilla -1.
Yeah.
So
Ray, what'd you think, homie?
that was really good.
Whoa.
That was very good. That was a very good movie. I love just the atmosphere of it. It very much feels like they shot it to feel like the old movies.
Yeah, very much.
Like, the scene that sticks out to me is just the shot of the train. Just the shot of the train going through town. Like it you know it's CG, but it gives the feel of like the little models that they would use to film. And I really just enjoy the feel of like those set pieces, just like the little shanty town, even that, like it has that model feel, even though you know it's not. And I just the vibes of the movie are great. And then yes, the movie itself is amazing.
Yeah, slow moving Godzilla destroying with every movement.
Yeah.
Yeah, and the close-up shots of him too, it still blows me away just to
Yeah.
see him.
Yes.
That train scene, holy smokes, when you see the reflection in the window.
Yeah.
Wow, he closes in pretty quickly.
No, yeah. That was the thing. They were like, you know, we got some time till he gets there. No, he's here. Oh God.
Things pick up pretty quick.
Yeah.
No, the characters.
Really enjoyed it.
Good characters too.
Yep. Good characters, good storytelling. Good swerve. And it got yeah, so yeah, we really enjoyed it. It was a good one.
That's awesome. Great to hear.
Very nice. Why don't we get into what we did this weekend? Perch, you kind of teased it. You was all over the West Side.
Yeah, we were at Game Changer Wrestling this weekend, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, as we rolled into Denver, Colorado, Los Angeles, California, and Phoenix, Arizona. Really good time. I'd never been to Colorado before, so I got there a little early. Checked out Red Rocks, which was really fun. Awesome town. The Rockies Stadium. I walked around outside. Yeah, Denver, really cool place. I enjoy. Laid back and beautiful views. We were at the Jefferson County Fairgrounds on Friday, and first match I had was Hunter Drake against Gino Rivera in the opener. Brand new canvas. It was very nice. New canvas debut for GCW and myself in Colorado. The opening match was so loud they almost blew the roof off that joint.
I'm sure the pristine of that canvas did not last very long.
You're not wrong. You are not wrong. Next match I had was Man Like Doris against Allie Ketch. Really fun match, good storytelling, and Doris on his road to finishing the story. So he had some good momentum in that. And then the main event that night was helping out ringside as Nick Gage took on Oren Veidt.
Yeah.
Legend of ICW Milwaukee, and all around just a good dude. Learned a lot from him over the years and haven't seen him in several years. So it was a pleasure to see Oren out in Colorado and be there to help him behind the scenes, do a little death match prep work, breaking panes of glass and shattering some things and building some weaponry.
Brought me back to old days.
Brought me right back to the sidewalks of the Pika Lounge Car 3. And wintertime, summertime, didn't matter. We were out there learning the art of pro wrestling and the many arts that go along with it. But yeah, fun time. Then after that show, we were off to Los Angeles the next day, and LA was an absolute blast. A lot of good matches. I had the opener in that show as well, which was Broski Jimmy Lloyd against Jordan Oliver. Fun match there. Those two know each other very well, so it's fun to be a part of their action. And celebrity from LA, Long Neck, got involved. I don't know much about him, but I did by the end of that day. And yeah, he and Jimmy have a little beef, and they went at it inside the ring in Los Angeles. And Jordan picked up the victory by the end of it. Next match I had was Bobby Flacco against Hunter Drake, but it was interrupted as Zilla Fought 2 came in and turned that place into a house party and triple threat match. Zilla Fought 2 destroyed. Bobby Flacco took his moments. It was fun.
No.
It was fun. Big spear at one point too. Yeah, crazy. Everyone came out alive, and it was a fun match. Great time all around.
Actually,
then the next match I had
watching some Zilla highlights earlier. Zilla and Jacob.
Ooh, very cool. They're a fun tag team.
Yeah.
Their time. And the next match I had was an awesome matchup. As Kylie Ray was taking on Danhausen. That was wild. Such characters, and to be able to work with the both of them in Los Angeles was such a treat. Yeah, Kylie in LA, it's something I've never experienced before, and it was fun. Whether it's the Elks Lodge in Waukesha, Wisconsin, back in 2018, or Los Angeles, California in 2024, we're still there learning right alongside each other. And a fun time in that match. And yeah, Los Angeles was a blast. Then the next day, we were off to Phoenix, Arizona, where it was 116 degrees. We drove through that desert. Yeah, so much fun, though. Great trip all around. We had Jordan, Zilla, and Nick in the car. Good learning, good students all around. We all love the pro wrestling business and want to learn as much as we can. Try and help further the industry. And leave the next generation a little bit better than how we are. And it takes one day at a time and putting in hard work and dedication, passion, love to the business that we're in. So being a student is one of the best feelings, and to be around other students of the business is just as great a feeling. So that drive through the desert was incredible, and gives more motivation and inspiration along this journey. Then once we got to Arizona, we had a good time, big multi-man match. Cole Radrick, Alec Price, Jordan Oliver, and Bodie against Jordan Cruz, Sam Stackhouse, Rob Schitt, and Braden Toon. Good multi-man tag match. The crowd loved Sam Stackhouse. He took a super kick in that match that knocked him out. He was able to come back, and he got his feet under him, and he hit a big dive. The match was wild, crazy ending to it. And yeah, fun all around. And then later on in the night, Sam Stackhouse came out again and wrestled a match against Fuego del Sol. Talk about MVP of that day.
Mm.
116 degrees outside. Sam Stackhouse putting in that double work.
Yeah, I'm not doing that.
That's getting it.
Shout out to the Russ during the summer.
At the end of the 3-day tour. Yeah, very cool. And yeah, by this time the canvas was pretty beaten up, multicolored, destroyed, still working and still together, which was nice. However, much, much dirtier than it was night one. And the main event that night was Joey Janela against Jimmy Lloyd. Midway through, Joey goes for a double stomp, hits it. I go down for a pin. 1, 2, and Mance smashed Joey in the back with a chair. He was doing commentary and he ran all the way down and smashed Joey with a chair. Next thing you know, Megan Bain came in and messed up Mance. Jimmy took out Megan and Joey took out Jimmy. Hit him with a double stomp. 1, 2, 3. Joey picks up the victory. Joey Janela against Jimmy Lloyd. So very fun tour. Got to open the tour with the opening match in Colorado and got to close the tour with the final match in Phoenix with some great times in Los Angeles. Been taking a lot of photos lately. The camera is now maybe 4 weeks old. Had time in Chicago, Columbus, Atlantic City, Philadelphia, Arizona, Colorado, and yeah, lots of different places. So getting portraits, landscapes, some in-ring photos from ringside, really trying to capture as much as I can to help really tell the story that we're all going through on the roads. There's a lot of stuff that happens inside the ring, but even more stories that happen outside the ring. And by learning how to capture photos and tell stories through photography, I want to help tell stories in pro wrestling and help preserve our business and help further it a little bit more by giving everything I got.
No, yeah, your photos are coming along well, man. You're doing all right for yourself. Like I said, like, get that photo book going.
Yeah, thank you. Appreciate it.
Very good. Zach, what did you do this weekend?
Yeah, it's a weekend full of ICW. Friday at the bar, triple threat elimination match for the ICW World's Heavyweight Championship. Myself, Jaden Mercer, Chucky Bates. Main event. Chucky was able to eliminate Mercer around 20 minutes into the match. I don't really know what happened. I don't care what happened. Mercer is gone. Like, everyone was like, Zach, are you going to get him? And I was like, no, why would I get him? Like, I don't care if Mercer's eliminated. Chucky and I tore it up. I hit him with a nice little superplex, tried getting him the inside cradle, but I forgot when you lose all this weight, it's hard to get on top of someone bigger than you.
Just a little bit.
Unfortunately, all 4 shoulders were on the mat, so ref Jerry ruled it a no contest.
Of course he would.
Yeah, I mean, Jerry, I got in his face. Unfortunately, I mean, still a mama's boy, so respect the rules. Jerry told me I touch him, he's gonna reverse this decision. Chucky's gonna win. Chucky didn't deserve to win. Chucky, I like that I can get under his skin. I can get it in. I know how to play his mind because Chucky gave me exactly what I wanted. July ICW at the bar. Chucky and I 1-on-1 in a 2 out of 3 falls match.
Hell yeah.
First fall will be a normal contest. Easy win for me. Second fall is a first blood match. Chucky's a bleeder. When have you really seen me bleed? And then if for some odd reason Chucky is able to tie me, the third match is a falls count anywhere, no DQ match.
Oh yeah. I mean, he's not making it out of the second, so mine.
Yeah, I don't even worry about the third
at this point.
Yeah, and then just to give Chucky and I ended up going 1-on-1 at Oak Creek. 1-on-1 for the ICW World Championship. It was hot as hell. We went 20 minutes. The fans do not appreciate the guru golden retriever energy. That's why I'm a Mama's Day type of guy, not a Father's Day.
Exactly.
They didn't appreciate me telling them the truth. Let's be honest. None of y'all are getting laid without seeing this lustrous locks and this golden physique. And I was just telling them that I have a higher standard. My standards are more of a royalty standard, and they should be happy. I said I would not settle for any slop in Oak Creek. So that's why y'all have a baby. Congrats. I don't know why they were mad, but all I'm saying is to the old lady in the front, if it wasn't for her, I wouldn't even have to worry about this 2 out of 3 falls match. She distracted me, and Chucky was dumb because, yes, he got the win, but he showed me how the backpack stunner feels. I haven't had taken the backpack stunner in my entire career.
Wow.
Not one time. And Chucky, I'll respect that game. You know, your Razor's Edge sucks. Your franchiser sucks. Your spinning your Inagi sucks. You suck. But backpack stunner was a
I
little
hate the way
effective
that
because
you
the
walk, the
grant.
way that you talk, the way that you dress.
I hate everything about you. But yeah, the backpack stunner is effective. So I mean, you're dumb because we have 2 out of 3 falls to that world title. And now I know what to avoid.
Yep. Yeah, gotta
I
keep
never
something
knew
in the
how it
pocket,
felt.
Chuck.
Yeah, so thanks for the game plan, bro. Thank you. So I might have not won the ICW title this weekend, but July, I'm thinking I'm gonna be a two-time world champ.
Hell yeah, hell yeah. Me, unfortunately, I was responsible. I mowed the lawn, I washed my car, I vacuumed out my car, I did a bunch of dishes. I was very responsible this weekend. That was boring.
Was it this weekend where you ran up the driveway?
Where I ran up the driveway?
Yeah, where you said you ran like 10 feet and you realized
Oh
you
no,
ran.
no, that wasn't this weekend. That was like a couple weeks ago.
All I'm saying is, like, if you're all hearing this, he's running.
yeah. Running accidentally. Lifted heavy, or heavier. My butt is very sore. My leg is very sore. But yeah, so we're progressing. We're getting there. Why don't we go on to the topic from last week and see if we have any comments, which of course we do from the homie High Five Tom. We asked who do we see can take over as Triple H has taken over WWE. High Five Tom says Seth Rollins taking over for Triple H and Josh Alexander taking over Impact. Yeah, Josh has really kind of like become the face of that place. So I could definitely see Josh being one of those guys to take it over down the line. Yeah, I totally agree. But our topic for this week was what are some of your comfort matches? Matches that you can always go back to and watch and enjoy. I'll go first. One for me is of course going to be Aztec Warfare 2 from season 2 of Lucha Underground, where we get the debut of Matanza and Rey Mysterio. Like the two biggest debuts up to that point in the show. Ray, obviously a legend. Um, that was around the time where we weren't sure if Ray would wrestle again with his knees. So it was a very welcome surprise to see him come back. And Matanza had been the monster that we built up all season 1 for. Kind of like WWE had spent all the beginning of the year building up to the Wyatt 6, and we finally got it, and just like that it paid off. Yeah, done I guess very differently, where we saw Matanza killing people backstage way before he appeared in front of the crowd, and WWE just did it all together. Lately, a match that has been a comfort match for me is Ricky the Dragon Steamboat versus Greg Valentine, Greg the Hammer Valentine, at some point in the 80s. I have been watching that match a lot lately. Ricky is just a great babyface and very easy to get behind. And Greg Valentine is an insufferable heel that's easy to hate. And one of the best things about that match is it's got to be early 80s because it is a Jimmy Hart. Like I've watched the match a couple times, but I'm guessing I must have always been watching it on like with volume down. Because today when I watched it and I heard that voice, I immediately knew that was Jimmy Hart, and the young Jimmy is a sight to behold. Still sounds the same, but just a sight to behold. So I'd say right now those are probably my two biggest comfort matches to go back to. Perch, what are some comfort matches you got?
Yeah, comfort matches it really hit on a different level. Uh, especially since we've started, training wrestling and seeing it from a different angle. Um, there's wrestling that I grew up on and I love to watch and go back, and then there's wrestling that hits me emotionally on a different level, and it brings me back to certain times in my life and why it matters so much. And when I go back, especially anytime over the past 5, 6 years, and look at wrestling and I want to find some comfort, um, I'll type in Hashimoto versus Keiji Muto, and any incarnation of their matchups are the best pro wrestling I've ever seen. Just emotionally, storytelling wise. I never know who's going to win or lose with the various matches. I think it was the 95 G1 Climax. Maybe one of the greatest matches I've ever seen. Hashimoto against Keiji Muto. And Keiji Muto in 95 was just the ultimate all around phenomenal pro wrestler.
Yeah.
And Hashimoto was an absolute mountain of a man. Scary, the king of destruction. To see the story and the battle between the two of them, and the blood, the sweat, and the tears, all of it, and the emotion from the crowd, brings me a tear just thinking about it right now. And I don't know why it gets me on that much of an emotional level, but it does. And that's got to be something to the comfort of it, and when you want to go back and you need something, yeah, that hits on a whole nother level.
Yeah.
Maybe for the absolute love for the sport that we're in, and the love of the pro wrestling business as a whole, or characters of performers as people. Yeah, I don't know. I think that matchup just breaks down everything for me and
Okay.
what I love.
Hey, no, that's what it is. I get it. I get it. Zach, what are some of your comfort matches?
I don't know if I have like an actual comfort match, like my go-to match. Like
Hey,
that's I
yeah,
don't.
the Perch has
Yeah, I was just say I
comfort
have more of
opponents.
like I would say I have
Yeah,
comfort. Like I like watching Razor Ramon. Like it's a comfort for me because it reminds me of when I first got with Val. Like I really fell in love with the '80s wrestling. I just loved watching Razor Ramon during COVID and just all that. Obviously, anything with the New Age Outlaws is comfort because it reminds me of Zach in kindergarten telling the teacher to suck it, and then my parents grounded me for a year to watch of WWF because I didn't know what it meant. I just thought it was cool.
Yeah.
My comfort right now, I would say, is like I love Walter, like, and like in my persona of what I'm doing at ICW and kind of being a little bit more aggressive, like Walter and Daniel Bryanson are like two guys I really like watching. Um, I like them. Obviously, the machine guns are always going to be a comfort. I guess for me, it's as weird as like comfort. If I would go to a match for comfort, it's probably some of my favorite tag matches Doc and I have done.
No,
Because
yep.
it just that's right now. Like if I would say comfort, if I'm at the gym, I just want to watch something that clear my mind. I like going, especially the stuff we even at DPW, like the stuff we got to do with Flex Appeal was super fun. We got to be creative and like got to be flashy heels and like do it our way, and it worked. And like I enjoyed it our way, not doing the regular method of how everyone wants to do it.
Yep.
And just even like the gauntlet match was super fun. I know you hated it, but I don't I don't
No
mind those
ball.
long matches. But granted, I'm on the corner a lot.
Yeah.
Um, I like watching I like watching those matches. Our trilogy with the Bang Bros. I really enjoy watching those. any match of NDS or the Premier, even though they're not the saviors. Yeah, I would just say like, and I ain't going to like lie. I've been like watching a lot of my recent matches lately as comfort. Like, I think I've been having really good matches. I've been super proud. I really used to hate pictures of myself, videos of myself. I hated how I looked. I didn't do nothing to make it better. So I no pity, guys, because I was fucking eating more. But like lately I been walking around at between 180, 185, been watching like my matches, like damn, I look good. And like I feel like I move better with I have better confidence and my feet work, my foot works better. I definitely need to work on my facials a little bit more, my emotion a little bit more, but there's a lot like I'm happy about. Like I like watching my 420 classic match with CJ, like that one, super proud of.
Okay. Hey, nothing. That's all right. Loving yourself is a comfort. Hell yeah.
Yeah, I know it sounds like super egotistical,
Oh
but
yeah, it's
like
fine.
what you want, like it sounds super egotistical, but man, if I got in the ring with Matt Boone, I'm looking forward to calling him a fat fuck. You're watching the old luxurious ones. That's all you hear, and you're like, God damn, I hated it.
Hell yeah.
Tables have turned, baby.
Yep. Shoes on the other foot. All right, fellas. Why don't we talk about what y'all got coming up this week? Me, I will be checking out the Oregon Summer Fest.
In Wisconsin.
Yes, in Wisconsin. Yes, not in the state of Oregon. So yeah, be checking that out this weekend with producer. Looking forward to it. Seems like there's a very big baseball tournament. Seems to be the thing. So we'll see how that goes. Zach, what do you got coming up this weekend?
Yeah, pretty light weekend. I'm going to be at MAW this Friday. My opponent, Ethan Everett. Man, he's a homie. Like, I think he's a little bit closer to Doc than I am than he was with me. But Doc and him had the Zawa, were at Zawa, but he always would be a guy who asks for advice.
Yep.
You want to talk about someone getting their body right? I remember first seeing Ethan and like decent shape, but the dude's in phenomenal shape now.
Yeah, he's jacked as fuck now.
Yeah, homie went from just a little jungle boy to goddamn Tarzan.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm looking forward to it. First time matchup. Going out there, MAW. I feel like every time that I've been there myself or with Doc, I've had good matches. I've wrestled Santana, Rampage Santana. We had a really good fun match. Us against Royal Flavor was really fun. My favorite part of that match was we like they're like, oh, we were like, let's see if the crowd's gonna like us or not. And the crowd hated us. So we're like, all right, we'll just go with this.
Yep.
Fuck y'all too.
Yep. Yeah, weren't sure what type of reaction we get. Yeah, just got a
Uh,
plan.
but yeah, that match, I'm looking forward to it. Other than that, Saturday, Sunday, kind of just chilling. Gonna like I said, morning mimosas are in the future, so probably gonna hit up a breakfast spot, take Val out. I know Sunday Jack's going to Six Flags. He's gonna have fun there. Probably just gonna enjoy. Just probably trying to stay cold.
Yeah. Try to stay cool. Perch, what you got this week?
I think this weekend is a weekend off.
Oh, yeah, that's
Ooh.
sorely needed for you, brother. You've been putting in the miles.
So we go take some time, put in some work in the office, and that photo book you mentioned earlier, I think we're gonna put in some office time on it. And,
Okay, all right. Hey, yeah.
take this
All avenues, brother.
take this traveling weekend of not many miles and put in some serious hours nonetheless.
Hell yeah. If you guys should be watching to if you couldn't tell when we're recording this, should be watching this Amazon live concert performance by Ken and Friends. Got Dre coming out right now doing Still DRE. It's turning up time. But hell yeah. Perfect time. And so why don't we take it home? Zach, any final thoughts or questions?
Yeah, not to kill the mood because we've been uplifting all day, but something kind of happened earlier this week. So like if you like are having it like I'm just saying like it's weird, but like if you like haven't talked to a friend lately or anything, maybe call, check in, see how they're doing. You don't know what people are going through. You know, if you feel like you need help, reach out, call someone. It's better than the other options. So like very weird. I know, different thing, but kind of hit me weird this week. But if you're feeling down, man, like, or if you're like haven't heard from a homie, maybe give that homie a call because you might not know. Be like, oh shit, I heard from you. I haven't heard from you in forever, and like you don't know what they're doing, but just it's nice to have people around and like value those people you have.
Definitely. Perch, final thoughts or questions?
Yeah, continue to celebrate pro wrestling.
Hell yeah, always. Celebrate hip hop because this concert it's been banging all night. Be sure to like, share, and subscribe. Follow us on all the social medias. Tell promotions to book us because Zach Russell's Perch refs, and they're both really good at it. So you should watch them in front of you. This has been the Take It Home podcast. Y'all be easy. One.